Hi and welcome. This time I will show you how to configure Jenkins to Ubuntu distribution, Linux distribution on EC2 instance. Now we are in the console home of AWS and we go to EC2. And in the EC2 dashboard, you can click on the instance. Okay, we have no instance right now, and we will create an instance. Just click on launch instance, and you can fill the name. I will name it Ubuntu Jenkins, and we choose the Ubuntu Linux distribution. And now we choose the distribution. Instance type, we change it to T2 medium. So we have 2 vCPU and 4 GB of memory. Okay, and then we will create a new key pair. This key pair will be used to connect to the instance via SSH. I will show you later. Okay, we create a new key pair and the key pair name the Jenkins key, and I choose RSA encrypted key pair with the .pem key file format to use with OpenSSH. Create key pair, and we download the key pair. Okay, now we will create a new security group. Allow SSH traffic from anywhere, and then just for this time just like this. And then storage, will change it to 30 gigs of the AWS general purpose storage. And then we click on the launch instance. Okay, now you see that the instance created. Okay, just go to the instance, and there is our new EC2 instance, Ubuntu Jenkins, with the state is pending. We will wait until this running. I will back to you later. Okay, now the instance state is running, and we check the checkbox right here, and you can see the details of the instance. We copy the public IPv4 address. Okay, we copy it, and then we go to PowerShell. I use PowerShell here, and then type the SSH command with -i, and then the PEM key that you have downloaded before, and then the name of the root account of our instance, and the IPv4 public IPv4. We enter it, and when it's asking you to continue, type yes. We are in the instance right now. Okay, so what we have to do, I will create a new directory. I will name it CICD, and then go to the directory. Okay, and we go to the distribution to the Git repository. I insert the link at the description of this video. You can check it, and we click on code download zip. You right click on it, and then you choose to copy the link address, go back to your instance and type with wget and the zip URL, press enter. Okay, so now we have the main.zip. You can see, yes. Now we need to unzip this file. We can do it with the unzip application. You can we can Google it, unzip. Okay, this is the command. Type it on our SSH. Press enter. Wait, okay, now it's done. And then we type the command unzip and the name of the file. Now we have a main.zip and the directory of the unzip file. Okay. We will remove the main.zip and go to the unzip directory of the previous file of the main.zip file. You can see that we have a few Python files right here. That this Python script contains the command that we will use to install Jenkins, Maven, Git, GitHub, get the SSH key of our machine, and just that's it. We will look at this file at the Jenkins.py file first. We go back to the repository and we open the Jenkins.py, and this is the command. First, we have to update the repo of our Ubuntu machine, and then install OpenJDK. In this example, I use the OpenJDK 11. Add the Jenkins key rings, and then update it again, update the repo again, and install the Jenkins run the Jenkins service, display the Jenkins status, and display the default Jenkins password. Okay, we will run this script in our instance. Go back to our PowerShell, and then we run the script with sudo command, sudo python 3, and then jenkins.py. Enter. Wait for a minute. If you ask for to continue, type Y and then press enter again. We wait until the process is finished. I will back to you after this process finishes. Now the Jenkins has been installed on our EC2 instance. You can see right here, Jenkins service is active and running. And then we press quit, and you can see the default Jenkins password here. It's displayed here. We copy it and okay, and go back again on our instance. We go to the security tab, here right click on our security group, open in a new tab, and we will edit the inbound rows here. So the default port of Jenkins is 8080, so we need to edit our inbound rows and security group to allow inbound traffic to port 8080. Okay, we click on edit inbound rows, add row, select custom TCP and type out the port. I choose the anywhere, so the source will allow from anywhere in IPv4, and add the description Jenkins, save rows. So it has been modified, and we go back to details, copy the public IP address, open new tab, paste it, and type the port, enter. Now you see that our Jenkins is up and running, and it asks you to enter the default admin password. We paste it previously. We have copied previously from the PowerShell, and press continue. Oops, sorry. Okay, click install suggested plugins. This will install the plugin that the Jenkins needed, the suggested one. Okay, we will wait until this installation complete, and I will get back to you after this installation complete. Okay, now the Jenkins has been done. Install the suggested plugin, and we will create our admin account. Type my username and then set the password. Type the password again, and email address. I type my email, and then click save and continue. And you see here our Jenkins URL. Save and click save and finish. Yeah, Jenkins is ready. Jenkins setup is complete, and click start using Jenkins. Okay, this is our dashboard, and we have no project here because we have not create the project. So what we will do right now is to go back to the Python CI/CD repository, and we will install our Git. We will install Git on our EC2 instance on our Linux Ubuntu distribution, and this is the command, the Python script. Okay, let's go back to the PowerShell. I clear it, sorry. Okay, we will run the install git.py script with the sudo command. Press enter. Now Git has been installed on our Ubuntu machine. Git version is 2.34.1. Okay, and go back to our Python CI/CD repository, and then we will install Maven on our Linux machine. So we will run the maven.py script, sorry, with sudo command. Center. Wait some until the process complete. Okay, Maven installed, and we will create a SSH key between our Linux machine and our Git repository. I will show you how we can do that. We open the GitHub SSH Python script. So basically all we need is to use Jenkins account at our Ubuntu machine, and then generate the SSH key again with that account. Okay, Go back to our PowerShell. Type this command sudo Jenkins. Now we change our account with Jenkins user, and we type ssh-key. Now it's generating the public and private RSA key pair. Enter file in which to save the key. We will use the default one, so it will create an RSA key pair file in var lib jenkins.ssh id_rsa. And to paste place, we'll leave it blank. And as now it's done, created our RSA key, and we will go to the directory of var lib jenkins.ssh and rs. Now we have to file id_rsa, and id_rsa.pub is your public key, public SSH key. So we will copy this key with the get command. I will display my public key of my Ubuntu machine. Okay, select and copy it. Go to your GitHub page and click here. Go to your settings. Go to SSH and GPG keys. Click on new SSH key. Title, I will add Ubuntu Jenkins as a title. Key type is authentication key, and paste the SSH RSA key, public key. Click add SSH key. Okay, so we have the key right here, and then we will go to our PowerShell. Okay, go back to the default directory. Use Jenkins account, and we need to test our SSH key that we have created and added in our GitHub account before. We need to type this command in our Ubuntu SSH machine. So we'll run this command, copy, paste it here, press enter. Now it asks you if you want to continue, and type yes, press enter, and as you have successfully authenticated, you can use GitHub command here, GitHub SSH command, I mean. Okay, we need to configure our Git with our username and email. go back again to PowerShell, exit. We will configure it using our root account. Okay, we are using Ubuntu account right now, and type git config -- global user.name and type your username. Press enter, and once again we type git config min -- global and user.email and type your email of your GitHub account. Press enter. Okay, now we can create new item in Jenkins. Enter in item name, type greetings as the item name. You can type whatever you want here as an item name, your project name, or any other name that can describe this with this Jenkins item. Okay, and then we choose pipeline, click OK. It's loading right now. We will wait until the loading is finished. Okay, now we need to fill the configuration. Choose GitHub project. No, you don't need to choose this. Choose GitHub hook trigger for GetSCM polling as a build trigger. And then choose pipeline script from SCM. Okay, you go to build triggers, click on GitHub hook trigger for GetSCM polling. This will create a trigger to build your application when you push your code to the repository. And then choose the pipeline script from SCM source control management, and then choose git as the SCM repository URL. And in this example, I will choose the one of my GitHub repo, and then copy the SSH code, go back to Jenkins, paste on the repository URL, credential with, and use credential here because we have add our SSH key to our GitHub account. And branch specifier, in this example I use a main branch that with I use the branch with the name of the branch is main, so whenever I push the code to the main branch, it will trigger Jenkins to build my code. Okay, yes, just like this, and then we click save. Go back to our dashboard, and you see we have one item here. Click on the name, and you can see the status, the changes. You can build it, configure, delete the pipeline, and another, and so on and so on. Okay, we will go to our GitHub, and here we click set in our repository, in our code repository, our project repository, click settings, and then go to the webhook. We will set webhook to trigger the Jenkins to build the code whenever you push the code to the main branch. Click add webhook, payload URL. You copy this Jenkins address, paste the payload URL, and GitHub, and add GitHub webhook at the end of the URL. In the content type, choose application or JSON. Leave it blank in the secret field. Which events would you like to trigger this webhook? Just the push event. Okay, active, and then click add webhook. Now you see that REST delivery was successful. It means that webhooks can connect to our Jenkins. But at the first time, you need to build it manually before it can build automatically. Okay, at the first time you need to build it manually. Also, we click the build now, and you see that this job is running. I click on the console output so you can see the output of the progress. It download the Maven repo right now, and while we wait for this job to complete, we will look at the Jenkins file that we used to build our code. So in this example, I used a Spring Boot project that will return this message: congratulations, your app has been deployed, when we request with get mapping on the default address of this code of this Spring Boot application. It will return this message, and in the root directory of the project, create a Jenkins file and create the pipeline. You can see this complete code at my repository. I will type it, I will insert it in the description of this video. So there's a pipeline, and the stage is Maven green. It will run this command nvn green, and the Maven package to package this code to the jar file. Nvn package, it will produce this jar file right here, and finally we will run that jar file with this command. This command will kill the port if any of the process use the port of 5000, or it will return true if this process failed, or in other words, there is no process that run on port 5000 on our Ubuntu machine. And then we will run the nohub java jar command and save the log to a file that with name with log-greetings.log name. This is the file name of our log. Okay, so the org Jenkins run based on this file, Jenkins file. Go back to our Jenkins. Okay, you can see that there's so many output of this job, and it finished successfully. We can see here the build is complete. Okay, go back to our EC2 console. As you can see that we run our Spring Boot application using the port of 5000, so we need to configure our EC2 instance to allow request to port 5000. Okay, edit inbound rows, add row, custom TCP, enter the port number, source we choose to anywhere with IPv4. We create the description, greetings app, and then click save rows. Okay, the group role, security group roles has been successfully modified, and then we will try to access our Spring Boot app on port 5000. Yep, it's up and running. Congratulations, your app has been deployed. Yes, so your app has been deployed successfully by Jenkins. Now we need to test our webhooks. Is it deploy automatically when we push our code to the GitHub repository? We will test it right now. So go to your controller. I will remove this exclamation mark, and then run git command, git status. Yeah, this is the modified file. I will add it and commit, remove exclamation mark, and then push it to main branch, push origin main. Go back to our Jenkins. Sorry, it finished. It has been pushed, and we will go back to our Jenkins. See the running process. Wait a second or a minute, maybe. Yeah, you can see this process automatically appear, and yeah, the process is running. Our webhook is successfully configured. It automatically run when we push our code to the Jenkins, sorry, to the GitHub repository. We will wait until this process complete, and you can see finished successfully. We go to the tab that we have used to access our Spring Boot app before, and we reload it. Now you can see there is no exclamation mark here, so it means that our latest code has been deployed. Okay, I think that's it. I will see you again in next video. Any question, any comment, you can type below. Please subscribe if you think this video is useful for you. Okay, thank you and bye bye.